enjoy the beauty of basic mathematics for the Form 1. How are you, everybody who is watching this program? I'm very happy, and I would like to take this opportunity to welcome you into this fantastic moment where we have a good news for you. My name is Olenjolain, Moko TAYAI single, simply call me Olenjolain. I'm a Tanzanian, I'm from Tanzania, and I'm doing these programs specifically for the Tanzanians, but also even international students can get so many advantages or can benefit from this program. So I thank God by His own grace, He called me to be a national teacher who's going to teach you the beauty of basic mathematics, the beauty of physics, the beauty of chemistry for ordinary secondary education from Form 1 to Form 4. So totally I'm going to teach you 12 subjects. So I thank God because He called me by His own grace, and my focus, I would like to have different groups of ordinary secondary students who would like to master and enjoy these subjects and meet their life visions or just the vision they have in life that require the knowledge of basic mathematics, physics, and chemistry, and then actual that they will be solving real life problems after they have acquired the knowledge, understanding, and wisdom that I'm going to share with them. So I would like just to every session is an event, so you have to be serious and you have to be careful. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome you firstly into our online, into our Tanzania online ordinary secondary school in square bracket Olenjolain. Simultaneously, I would like to welcome you into our official YouTube channel that's called Tanzania Online O-Level Secondary School in square bracket Olenjolain. Wow! So you may be having so many questions. Possibly this is your first video that you are watching that we have created ourselves. So we'd like to welcome every viewer, whether you are our regular student or you are frequently students that visiting or learning these contents since the beginning, let's say for example from the session 1, session 0 up to session 11. So if you're being a student, an active student, you're warmly welcome, and know that Olenjolain is going to take you from one point to another point. Again, if you are a new student, I would like to take this opportunity to welcome you to enjoy and get prepared that you are going to be transformed in your mind from one point where you are to a new point, which is actually interesting and the best point rather than the point where you are, because you've been discouraged with your progress, your performance in basic mathematics. But I want to tell you, if you get connected and follow the instructions that we are going to give you step to step, and be active and do the homeworks that we are going to give you and do the exercise, believe me that within a month, then you have a great testimony that you are going to testify to your classmates, you're going to testify to your parents, you're going to testify to your friends that right now I'm a wonderful and I'm excellent and competent students in basic mathematics. What vision do we have in TOOSO? TOOSO is abbreviations of 40, Tanzania Online Ordinary Secondary School in square bracket Olenjolain. Remember that the Holy Bible say that in the book of Proverbs chapter 19 verse 18 that where there is no vision, people perish. So this is the vision of Tanzania Online Ordinary Secondary School in square bracket Olenjolain. This is the picture that you have in your mind, and we like to write into the mind of our students every day, every time. You have to remember where are we going, and we like to go with you because we have that assignment. So I've been given assignment by my employee, who is God Himself, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, to teach and train ordinary secondary students on how they can extract knowledge, understanding, and wisdom from the classroom subjects, whether they learn it formally or informally, and combine it with the knowledge, understanding, and wisdom that you are going to teach them to extract it from the Word of God written, the Holy Bible, in order to solve real life problems. So the main objective of TOOSO is to teach our students, continuing students, and even our alumni, our future graduate students on how you can solve real life problems, because that is the primary and the main objective of any education. So the main objective of any education is just to do that research, because myself I did it, is to solve real life problems. And real life problems, it's a one that it's on the demand side, while the education, so the knowledge, understanding, and wisdom that you're extracting from education is on the supply side, right? So you have to remember always that the way we think. However, that We have so many specific objectives, and you can find that at the beginning of this program, we may be focusing on those different specific objectives, and then you can think that we forgot the main objective. No, the main objective is solving real life problems, and to be achieved in different ways, in different techniques, right? So you have to notice that point. So I know that possibly you're students or you're a parent who have a students of Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, or Form 4. So I want to tell you that in case you've been experiencing so many challenges in basic mathematics, I want to tell you that we are here to solve your problems in different ways, in different teaching aids, in different approach. So you have to stay tuned and then focus on what we are going to do. Okay, so I'll let take this opportunity to work before just I go into this second part. I'll be using the syllabus of United Republic of Tanzania, and I have my book, my basic mathematics syllabus for ordinary secondary school, secondary education, Form 1, Form 4 by Tanzania Institute of Education. I have it beside me, so I'll be taking considerations on it. So because I'll be focusing on this syllabus, and the main focus of these programs is to have the Tanzanian students and international students only for the Form 1 subjects, 3 subjects. I will teach by using 2 languages, English and Swahili. So if you don't know anything about Swahili, don't get disappointed. You have to skip what I'll be translating in Swahili, or you can take even that opportunity to learn, because I'll be writing every information in every subject in English, then in spoken, or when I'll be teaching, I'll just translate in Swahili. So even yourself, if you are maybe your students from British, your students watching this program from America, or your students from maybe Indonesia, so you can take that advantage to learn Swahili, right? Because Swahili, it's a national language of Tanzania. So that's the point that I want to make. So right now, let me translate the piece of information so to make them aware. And then the reason is 70% of the Form 1 students are come from Swahili medium primary education. So only 30% will come from English medium primary education. So I would like to give them the conducive environment, but when we get into Form 2, Form 3, and Form 4, every subject I teach in English, and it is clean English by God's grace, right? Another point, before I translate this message, Olenjolain does not know everything about basic mathematics. I just know small portions of it, but I have an assignment to teach others what I know, right? Habari za leo ndugu mtazamaji, habari za leo wanafunzi wa kidato cha kwanza, habari za leo wanafunzi wanaotarajia kuingia kidato cha kwanza. Napenda kuchukua nafasi hii kwa ajili ya kuweza kukaribisha katika kipindi chetu hiki kizuri ambacho ni kipindi cha 11 ambacho tutakwenda kujifunza juu ya somo la hisabati. Kwa hiyo naomba usikilize na tufuatane pamoja hatua kwa hatua, na uweze kuuliza maswali pale ambapo utakapohitaji kuuliza maswali. Kwa majina yangu, mimi naitwa Olenjolain mwako TAYAI Losingo. Kwa kifupi unaweza kaniita Olenjolain. Ni mwalimu, namshukuru Mungu kwa kuniita katika huduma ya ualimu. Ni mwalimu wa masomo ya hisabati na masomo ya fizikia pamoja na kemia, kidato cha kwanza mpaka kidato cha 6. Lakini kwenye huduma hii nitakufundisha manake hisabati, fizikia na kemia kidato cha kwanza mpaka kidato cha 4. Kwa hiyo leo tupo katika hisabati ya kidato cha kwanza, kwa tufuatane pamoja. Napenda kuchukua nafasi hii kukaribisha katika shule yetu kwenye mtandao ya Tanzania Online Ordinary Secondary School katika mabano OLENJOLAI. Napenda pia kuchukua nafasi hii kukaribisha katika channel yetu ambayo iko kwenye mfumo wa YouTube yetu Tanzania Online O Level Secondary School na kwenye mabano OLENJOLAI. Nini maono ya TOOSO? Maono ya TOOSO ambayo Tanzania Online Ordinary Secondary School in square bracket OLENJOLAI ni kuweza kuwafundisha wanafunzi wetu jinsi gani ya kuweza kuchambua maarifa, ufahamu na hekima kutoka kwenye masomo wanayosoma darasani na kuchanganya pamoja na maarifa, hekima na ufahamu. Tutakwenda kuwafundisha namna gani ya kuchambua kutoka kwenye neno la Mungu liandikwa ndani ya Biblia takatifu kwa ajili ya kutatua matatizo halisi, matatizo ambayo tunayo katika maisha yetu ya kila siku. Kwa sababu lengo kubwa la elimu si kwa ajili ya kusoma na tupate vyeti. Lengo kubwa la elimu ni kwa ajili ya kuweza kutatua matatizo. Manake elimu inakuwepo kwa sababu kuna mahali kuna matatizo yanahitaji hiyo maarifa. Kwa lazima ukumbuke kwamba tutakufikirisha hivyo na unatakiwa kufikiria hivyo, na kama ulipotea kidogo unatakiwa kurudi kwenye mstari, kwa sababu ndipo utakapofanikiwa katika elimu. Kwa hiyo hilo ndio jambo ambalo la msingi unatakiwa kukumbuka. Tuko hapa tunatamani sana kuwa na wanafunzi ambao wako serious au wako makini, ili tuweze kuwachukua kutoka pointi moja kwenda katika pointi nyingine. Labda pia unaogopa somo la hisabati, au unajua kabisa kwamba wewe hisabati huwezi. Ninachotaka kukuambia kwamba sio kama huwezi, lakini labda njia ulizokuwa unatumia kujifunza hazikuweza kufanikisha kuweza somo la hisabati. Kwa mimi nitakufundisha njia mbalimbali, na nitazingatia pia kwamba najua kuna wanafunzi wanaojifunza haraka, ambao kwa Kiingereza ita slow learners na faster learners kwa Kiingereza. Wanafunzi wanajifunza yani kwa speed ya katikati, sio haraka na wala sio polepole, ambao naita intermediate learners, na kuna wanafunzi wanaojifunza polepole au wanaelewa polepole, naita slow learners. Kwa makundi haya yote Mungu atanisaidia kuweza kuwalisha hii maarifa ambaye amenipa nafasi ya kuweza kuijua. So ladies and gentlemen, let me take you into a very important part. Now you've enjoyed, you've heard good news. Then the questions comes in your mind, how can you register to also? That's a very good question. You can follow these few steps, 7 steps for you to register permanently. It means that the good thing of also gave you an options to register yourself once and permanently. Okay? Kwa napenda kukaribisha katika kipengele hiki cha kuweza kujisajili. Jinsi unaweza kujisajili kutoka katika shule yetu inaitwa TOSO, ambayo ni kifupi T inasimama badala Tanzania, O inasimama badala online, O inasimama badala ordinary, na hii S inasimama badala secondary, na hii ni school, na hii ni OLENJOLAI. Kwa hiyo hatua zifuatazo ndizo utakazotakiwa kuzifuata ili uweze kujisajili na ufanye usajili wa kudumu, na ni bure, hakuna malipo yoyote utakayotakiwa kuyalipa kwanza ili uweze kujisajili. The first step, we ask you to create or open a new email. Manake tengeneza email mpya kama huna. So in case you don't have email, or if you have email, remember your username or password. But if you don't have, you can create a new email. Kama una email au una anwani ya email, basi unaweza kuruka hatua ya kwanza na ukaenda hatua ya pili. Lakini kumbuke username na password, sababu huwezi kaenda hatua ya pili na ukaifanikisha hatua ya pili bila hatua ya kwanza. The second step, you have to use your username and password to sign in YouTube. So at the top here, if for example you are in Mozilla Firefox or you are in Promini, okay, or you are any kinds of the browser, then at the top here you will see sign in buttons. So once you click, you will be asked or you will be prompted to enter the password and the password and the username. Kwa maana yake ingia ndani ya YouTube kwa uweka sahihi, sababu sign in maana yake ni sahihi, na sahihi yako maana yake ni anwani yako ya email. Hatua tatu, tafuta. Then the third step, we ask you to search to also in YouTube. Don't write to also, it's not there. Just search this name. Just copy and paste it, TANZANIA online O level safety school square bracket OLENJOLAI. Once you do that, baada ya kufanya hivyo, baada ya tafuta, andika, chukua hili jina, umeandika YouTube channel, copy hilo jina, alafu utakuwa umefika. Utaona hapa, once you reach there, you will see a software button with the national flag of Tanzania, which is this one. So then they ask you to click. Once you click, click mara moja, bonyeza, utaona home, utaona video, utaona playlist, utaona channel, utaona community, utaona about. This is a very important horizontal toolbar. Kwa tafuta TANZANIA online O level safety school katika bana OLENJOLAI katika YouTube. The first step now, we are going for the registration. So you are ready. In case you see home, video, playlist, community, channel, community, then what about? You are already into also school. So the second step, the first step, just to check at the bottoms of your video, you will see a button written subscribe. Angalia upande wako wa kulia wa chini, utaona kuna kitufe kimeandikwa subscribe. Click it once, then it will change. Bonyeza hicho kitufe na jina litabadilika kwa subscribed. Na baada ya hapo, then you'll see that an icon of the bell will appear. Click this once. Bonyeza hii kengele, alama ya kengele mara moja. Alafu utaona kwamba manake utaona machaguo matatu, chagua moja ambao unachotakiwa kuchagua ni all. So once you click this icon once, then you'll see 3 options, all personalized, and just choose all. Why are you doing that? Why should you subscribe into our channel? The aim for you to subscribe is in order to get informations whenever we add a new video. Manake lengo lako la kusubscribe ni kwamba tunaongeza video. Tuna maono ya kurekodi video zaidi ya 600 ya kwa ajili ya kufundisha hisabati, fizikia na kemia kidato cha kwanza mpaka cha 4. So we have a vision of recording more than 600 videos. So for example, the topic of numbers, we have more than 20 sessions. Okay, so because we have more than 20 sessions, whenever we add, for example, session 12, and if you subscribe to them, when we add session 12, you'll be updated. You'll receive notification from the YouTube community once you are online. Kwa hiyo jambo la msingi. So manake kwa wanachosema kwa nini una subscribe ni kwa ajili ya kwamba ili uweze kupata taarifa punde tunapoongeza video mpya. Then the fifth step, the fifth and sixth and seventh step, this is just to help you on how you can have others also play. So we ask you click playlist hapa. Ukibonyeza kitufe, tafuta playlist ya kwa number. Just search the place which has been written numbers. Why? Because in numbers, missing this one, we have a collection of 40 of videos, of the same videos talking about what number, from the first one to the last one. So that's why we ask you to set the click playlist of numbers. Then the sixth step, we ask you click channels in order to check, because we have 60 YouTube official channel. So this is one. So just click the icons of the horizontal toolbar, the subtitle, or the title of the horizontal toolbar in order to see our other channel, which actually are going to bless you abundantly. Okay? The seventh step, in case you want to share, because you enjoy our contents, we ask you to click on the share icons to share the link via any social media that you know. So you can share the video link to your friends through Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, email, Telegram, even society. Okay? So you can share these contents. So unaweza ukawatumia pia wanafunzi au marafiki zako, manake anwani ya video hii inaitwa Bodmas. Kwa kubonyeza kitufe cha share, alafu utachagua mwenyewe kwamba unatuma kwa njia gani. Okay, thank you for listening. So right now, I think that you have well informed you. I'll be repeating several times, and I will give you some other announcement later. So ladies and gentlemen, let us go into the today's session. Okay, just to remind you, quick review. Quick review of what? The previous sessions of what? Was session 10. So in session 10, we taught you about what? Mixed operation. Manake kwamba kwenye kipindi cha 10 nimekufundisha matendo mchanganyiko. And this mixed operation that we are talking about, this is simply plus, subtraction, multiplication, division. Right? So you have this 40, you have this 4, you have this 40, you have this 4 basic operation. Okay? So mixed operation. So that's what we've been teaching. So we told that in case you find all the 4 mixed operation, we ask you to start division and at the principle. Division, then multiplication, or multiplication, then division. This is the first group. Then the second group, you have to come into plus and then and subtraction. You may do either of n first and then to comes the icon. Then she left the homework for you. Left the homework for you, which was homework 10. I believe that 20. Is it? 20. But you didn't give me the feedback in the comment section. I know that you'll be asked, I will need how you can ask me questions. Have the very good need. You can ask me questions in the comment sections. You can give me feedback whether you understand, and also ask me questions in the comment section below. Okay, So I believe that you've been enjoying about mixed operation, okay? So you enjoyed it in previous session, you have done it, so many examples as well as we can. So today we are focusing on the closely similar concept, but the word is called the using brackets. So it's called the using brackets. Say with me, using brackets. Same of me using brackets. And then the bracket is called the Bodmas. So this is the subtitle of today. Bodmas maana yake kwa Kiswahili kwamba, before we go into details, let me tell you, Bodmas in Swahili, we call it magazijuto. Magazijuto. And to remind you what the meaning of magazijuto, ma stands for what? Ma stands for division, ga stands for what? Gawanya, means division, what? Ma stands for brackets, mabano, ga inasimama badala nini gawanya, zi inasimama badala nini zidisha, juu inasimama badala jumlisha, to manake inasimama badala ya to. So first of all, Bodmas stands for this meaning. B stands for brackets. Brackets in Swahili called ban. O stands for the word off. D stands for the word division. Then we have what? M. This M stands for what? Multiplication. So with Bodmas now, we cannot do multiplication before division. Then A stands for what? Addition. Just like the abbreviations we had in Swahili. And then we have what? Again we have what? We have S. S stands for what? Subtraction. So that is the meaning of with Bodmas. It's an abbreviation. Bodmas ni kifupi cha maneno hayo. B brackets, O of, D division, M multiplication, A addition, and the SOT, S is subtraction. Right? So that's the process. So what is Bodmas? Why do we need Bodmas? So this is the response. Bodmas is used to separate basic operation and this basic operation are addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. So in solving, and this will be used in solving what? In solving mixed operation problems. Kwa hii itatumika pale tunapokuwa tunafanya maswali ambayo ndani yake kuna matendo zaidi ya moja. Maana mixed operation. Please, you can pause the video and copy those steps. Unaweza kusimamisha video kwanza, alafu copy za hatua 7 zitakazo kusaidia wewe kuweza kupata faida ndani ya tokoso. Nifanye hivyo? Asante. So Bodmas is used to separate what? Multiplication, division, addition, subtraction by using what? By using bracket. So when you have a problem which involves sorting, makes the operation. So he said that Bodmas give us a trick that always Start with when you are solving. Start with brackets. Answer mabano. Then you come with division. Then you come with multiplication. You have to follow this system. Then you come with addition. Then you come with subtraction. You are done. So, possibly I've been speaking theoretically. Let me give you an example to help you to understand. So, this is the example 38. Ladies and gentlemen, find the value. Find the value of what? Of 4 times 3 plus 5. That is, find the value of 4 times, open bracket, 3 plus 5. So this is what we call T brackets. For here it is only one bracket, so it's singular. So solution. First of all, observe the expression. You have what? You have multiplication sign and the addition. According to, if you omit those brackets, according to what I taught you in session 10, then from there, you may start with multiplication, then you come back to what? To addition. But in case that you found out the first step, identify what? The first step we said identify what? Identify brackets. So the brackets we have here 4 times 3 plus 5. So I said that are the numbers in bracket. First. Okay, first. So here you have 4 times 3 plus 5. So this is 4 times what? 3 plus 5 is what? Is 8. So then this is equal to 4 times 8 is equal to what? 32. So therefore, 4 times 3 plus 5 is equal to 32. So you see the power of brackets or the power of Bodmas. In case you find brackets, you have to start from there. Regardless that the numbers, the given numbers are connected together by which basic operation. Hai, twende kwenye mfano wa 38. Ukikuta swala magazi juto, anza siku zote na mabano. Fanya kwenye mabano, alafu njoo tena angalia matendo yako uyafanye kwa mtiririko huu. Kama kuna kugawanya, unaanza kugawanya. Alafu kimaliza unaenda kuzidisha. Kimaliza unaenda kujumlisha. Kimaliza unaenda kutoa. Ila ukishaondoa hapo mabano, kama kuna kugawanya na kujumlisha, huruhusi kuanza kujumlisha kwanza kama hujagawanya. Kwa kumbuka huku kanuni lazima ifuatwe, hakuna njia mbadala. Okay. Let us see the second example. Find the value of 1R, open bracket, 3 minus 2 times 5 plus 3. And here we are B. We have 7 minus 2 multiplied by what? 5 minus 3. Then we have C. C, it is 5 times 7 minus 3, then divided by 16 minus 11. So let me leave this as quiz. Do it. But listen there, 1A and 1C, then you'll come and try this one. So ladies and gentlemen, let us solve the problems we've been given. The first one is 3 minus 2 multiplied by 5 plus 3. So the first step, hatua ya kwanza, do operation in bracket first. How? So here you have 3 minus 2 multiplied by what? 5 plus 3. So if you start, we can start with n. 3 minus 2, it's 1. Multiplied by 5 plus 3, it's 8. So the answer is what? 1 times 8 is 8. Then you're done. So therefore, 3 minus 2 multiplied by 5 plus 3, the answer is equal to 8. Do you enjoy the beauty of basic mathematics? Do you enjoy the beauty of Bodmas? These contents are well dedicated to Form 1 student, Form 1 student, QT students, Form 2 students, Form 4 students. This information is very important for you. So B, you do quiz. Then let us go C. We have 5 multiplied by 7 minus 3 divided by 16 minus 11. So here we're looking for solution. It's 5 times 7 minus 3, then divided by 16 minus 11. So the first step always start with what? Start with bracket. Bracket manake mabano. Identify mabano yako wapi? 5 times 7 minus 3 divided by 16 minus 11. Okay, so if that's the case, we say that, okay, so you have 7 minus 3. So here we copy 5 times 7 minus 3, it's 4. Then dividing 16 minus 11. The response is 5. So in this expression, we have multiplication and then division. In the previous expressions, we had 2 brackets, division, subtraction, and multiplication. When you open the brackets, we did one, or we eliminated one basic operation, which is subtraction. Tukiangalia kwenye swali tuliopewa, maana kuna mabano mawili, kuna kutoa, kugawanya na kuzidisha. Tulivyofungua mabano, tukawa tumeondoa tendo moja la kutoa, kwa hiyo hapa tunakiona tendo la kuzidisha na kugawanya. Hasa kumbuka, manake ukitaka kujua unaanza na ipi, wewe andika tu neno Bodmas. B stand for brackets. O stand for off. D stand for division. M stand for multiplication. A stand for addition. S stand for subtraction. Right? So it means that this is the process, or this is the concept. This is the concept. So I say that so division has to be first, and then multiplication has to be second. But also depend. Remember that depends. Usually that's the process. But it depends. Why it depends? Because for example, if I take 4/5, it's not possible. So I have to take your multiplication first, then for this case, usually that is. But for this case, it is vice versa. Here it is y, here it is x. Alright, and this y, x, we just talk about this. Sawa, hatuendelee sana kipindi chetu. 5 mara 4, 5 times 4 is 20. Divided by what? By 5. Okay? 20 divided by 5. The answer is equal to what? 4. Okay? 4 for the answer. And at the end of solution, 5 times 7 minus 3 divided by what? 16 minus 11. So the answer is equal to what? 4. Okay. After building this concept in your mind of the Bodmas, right now, ladies and gentlemen, let me strengthen you on how you can solve an exercise dealing with this numerical computation. So it says solving what? Problems or questions of exercise what? Exercise 1.5 C. Exercise 1.5 C. This exercise comprises 1 to 23 questions. We won't do all of them now, we'll do some. And even yourself that because you should be serious, you have to cover it. Find the value of then you'll be given a list of 15 questions. Let me copy some. This is simple, it is 7 plus 2 multiplied by 7 minus 4. We want to make also our students active, and we want to teach them on how they can extract or they can learn mathematics concepts or different subject concepts by just using the book. So in order to make you grow or active, some of the questions we want list. So you have to find that book, or you can order it, you have it, in order to enjoy your life. Right? Good. So then, number 3. Number 4. Eighteen divided by 3 divided by 4 minus 7. Five is 50 divided by 5 plus 6 minus 8 times 2 minus 4. Then have number 6, leave the blank, number 7. You have to copy it and then you have to do. These are the homeworks. So we have 5 plus 2 times 10 so this one is 6. Then question note 8 to 15. Fill the blank and do the questions. Okay, so there we have a list of what I think. Okay, I'll make another question. I'll make another example there. So you have unlisted what? 3 and listed 4. Okay, so solution. So the questions ask us to find the value of. So the question 1, not worry, regardless of how many mixed operations will be given, you are going to solve that problem easily. 7 7 plus 2 . 7 plus 2 times 7 minus what? Minus 4. So how many basic operations do you have there? 3. So matendo mangapi pale? Matatu. Jumlisha, kuzilisha na kutoa. So we go for the first step. We say open what? Open brackets. Open bracket. So there we have 7 plus 2 minus 7 minus 4. So to open the bracket, we leave other numbers the way they are. So to open the bracket, you have to take 7 minus 4, which is what? It's 3. So you have addition application. We should start first from the Bodmas. So the application. So it is 7 plus 2, or plus 2 times 3, it is plus 6. Answer is equal to 18. Right? So we say that 7 plus 2 times what? 7 minus 4. But the response. So you have this and you have this one. So we leave this one as your home. 50 divided by 5.
Eh?
50 divided by 5. 50 divided by 5 plus 6. Okay, so let us continue. This is question 5, not 4. It's question 5. Question 5 is 15 divided by 5 plus 6 minus open bracket 8 times 2 minus what? Minus 4. So solution. Say solution. Gia. The first step, how many brackets do you have? 2. So the first step, hatua ya kwanza, open what? Open brackets. Open brackets. So to open brackets, we say here we have 50 divided by 5 plus 6. And then we have minus 6.8 times 2 minus 4. So 50 divided by 5, we start with division. So 50 divided by 5 is 10 plus 6. We still have a bracket, minus. Then here we subtract because 2 minus 4 is not possible. So here we multiply before subtractions. Hapa tunazidisha kwanza 8 mara 2 kabla kuchukua 2 toa 4. Kwa sababu 2 toa 4 hatupata namba chanya. Tutapata namba hasi. Na tuhitaji. So 8 times 2 is what? 16. Minus what? 4. And according to Bodmas, we start from division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. So 10 plus 6, it is what? Here it is 16. Minus 16 minus 4, it is what? 12. Answer is equal to what? 4. So my dear Form 1 or Form 1 student, or my dear QT students, qualifying test students, or CPA, the given question is very simple. So we given what? 50 divided by 5 plus 6. So therefore, then minus what? Minus or subtracted by 8 times 2 minus 4. This is equal to what? The final response is 4. Then we should do what? Question 4. So question 4, we have what? Open bracket 18 divided by 3 minus 3. Then we have what? Divided by 4 times 4 minus 7. Right? So the first step, open what? Open bracket. Open brackets. How many brackets do you have? 2. So to open brackets, it means that we have to do operation which is formed in brackets first before we deal with operation outside the bracket. So here we have division, so we have to start with division and subtraction. We have to start with division, then next is subtraction. So 18 over 3 it is 6 minus 3. This we divide. Then here we start with multiplications before subtraction. 4 times 4 it is 16 minus 7. Then 6 minus 3 it is what? 3. Divided by what? 16 minus 7 it is 9. So this is the little challenge. 36 minus 8, that occurs 3, 4, 16. 16 minus 7, yeah, it's 9. So simply this is equal to what? 3 over 9, which is equal to 1 over 3. So therefore, 18 divided by 3 minus 3 divided by 4 times 4 minus 7. So this is equal to what? 1 over 3 or 0.33333 as a repeating decimal. And have what? Question number 7. So in question number 7, we have 5 plus, then open bracket, 2 times 10 minus 5 minus 6. Right? So as usual, how many brackets do you have? Only one. Open it. 5 plus, then this is what? 2 times 10 is 20. Minus 5, minus 6. So 20 minus 5, it is what? 15. Then minus what? Then minus 6. This is equal to 20 minus 6, which is 14. So 20 minus 5 is 15, plus 5 is 20, minus 6 it is what? So 20 minus 5 here. So therefore, 7 plus, not 7, 5. 5 plus 2, applied by 10, minus 5, minus 6. Response is equal to 14. So then this is homework. Homework 11. And this is example 9. Yeah. So Find the value of expression below. Find the value of what? Of expression below. So it's one of your homework, the first homework, you have to write should have a book, and then you organize it. So question 8 to what? To 11. Then B, do question 12 to 15. So to find the expressions, you should have a book, and then once you have that book, you can find the expressions. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the concepts of Bodmas. I would like to invite you in the next session, which will be session 12, where I will teach about the word problems of numbers. But before I end this session, I have a good news for you. So ladies and gentlemen, let us continue with just the conclusions conclusions of session 11. As I say, that you have to make sure to do the homework, which is homework 11. It's example 39. Find the value of expressions below. You have to make sure that you have a book called the Secondary Basic Mathematics in Book 1. And I want to tell you there's no soft copy for it. You should have a physical book. And that's the good news that I will have for you. I would like to inform you also about the products that we have in Tanzania Online Ordinary Secondary School that will like to equip our students with relevant materials that can help them to go further as well as they can. So the first product that we have is one of the crucial book that's called Basic Mathematics Syllabus for Ordinary Secondary Education from 1 through from 4. So in case you want to order this book, it costs 13,000. And in case also you want to order the copy of it, it costs 10,000. So this is very important basic mathematics reference book for Form 1 through Form 4. So if you buy it with only 13,000, which is less than the price, the local market price or the price in the different bookstore, because actually this one they used to sell for 15,000. So this is the first product. The second product also we have a reference book that called Secondary Basic Mathematics Book 1. We are going to use this book effectively, and even this homework 11, example 39, relies on question 8 to 11 or in this book, and question 12 through 15 in the same book. Okay? So that is important piece of information for you. So again, we have another reference books that you need it in future. It's called Secondary Basic Mathematics Book 2. This will use it in the next year. Or for the QT students, you need these two reference books because you will be studying QT in a year rather than studying 2 years. So QT students, you need these 3 books right now if you are watching this program. But later on, so we believe that will be a Form 4 students or a Form 3. So you have also Secondary Basic Mathematics Book 3. We have also Secondary Basic Mathematics Book 4. And you have also another books that called Mathematics for Secondary School for 4. And the good news, this one costing 17,000. And that's Secondary Basic Mathematics from Book 3. Secondary Basic Mathematics Book 2 costing 17,000. And then Secondary Basic Mathematics Book 1 costing 17,000. The syllabus costing 13,000. Again, we have other good news. For you at the Form 1 also should have question and answers, which is from 2 Mathematics Review, Problems and Solutions from 2003 through 2019. This one, it costs you only 8,000, right? You can order it with the price of 8,000. But also we have ordinary level mathematics review problems and solutions from 2003 to 2019. Okay, or this is certificate secondary education examination. You need this reference book for the basic mathematics from 3 and from 4. So you use it also with fine. Even now, at the Form 1 or Form 2 students, you may use, because there are some questions of the chapters that we used to teach the Form 1 students. So again, we have the mathematical tables and formulas. So you can use this book effectively on learning radicals or learning logarithm. So you can order it with the price of only 4,000 Tanzania shillings. So you can order the entire package. Just you can order one book or the entire package like this one with a good discount. And then so we can ship it into all 31 regions. We can we can transfer this material that you bought into different 31 regions of Tanzania. Right now we don't have the international mechanisms, just to send these books to Kenya, Uganda, or some other countries. So that is a good news that we have in Tanzania Online Ordinary Library, right? So let me translate in Swahili. Ndugu mtazamaji, napenda pia kushirikisha juu ya maktaba ambayo tunayo katika shule yetu inaitwa Tanzania Online Ordinary Secondary School. Na katika maktaba hii tuna manake vitabu mbalimbali kwa ajili ya kuweza kuwapatia au kuwasaidia wanafunzi wetu waweze kupata vitabu sahihi ambavyo vinaweza vikawarahisishia wao kujifunza somo la hisabati, somo la fizikia na somo la kemia kwa urahisi na wakalielewa vizuri zaidi kuliko ambavyo ilivyokuwa hapo nyuma. Kwa kitabu cha kwanza ni mtaala, maana yake inaitwa Basic Mathematics Syllabus, okay for ordinary secondary education. Maana yake hii inamaanisha kwamba ni mtaala wa elimu ya ngazi ya kati, elimu ya ngazi ya kati, elimu ya ngazi ya kati kidato cha kwanza mpaka kidato cha 4. Kwa hiyo unaweza ukaagiza kitabu hiki au kununua kitabu hiki kwa bei ambayo ni ndogo, kwa sababu tunahudumia wanafunzi ambao ni kiasi cha shilingi 13,000 badala ya 15,000 katika maduka mengi ndani ya jiji la Dar es Salaam. Hiyo ni silaha kwa silaha. Pili, kwa kidato cha kwanza, maana yake kuna kitabu kinaitwa Secondary Basic Mathematics Book 1, unakihitaji pia. Ni vizuri pia ukaweza kununua mapema, kwa sababu unaona kwa mfano kwenye hili zoezi la 11, mfano 39, swali la 8 mpaka la 11 unalipata huko. Kama ninasemaje, ni lingaji gani? Swali la 12 mpaka 15 unapata huko. Sio kama kwa japo nafanya hivyo kwa sababu ya wewe ununue hii. Hapana. Inawezekana ukawa unaenda kwa azima shuleni. Jambo la msingi nataka kufundisha namna gani ya kutumia vitabu kwa faida zaidi kuliko hasara. Pia kuna kitabu kinachoitwa Secondary Basic Mathematics Book 2 ambacho utakihitaji kutumia mwakani, lakini kama unasoma QT, qualifying test kwa QT, basi manake unatakiwa kununua vitabu hivi sasa. Lakini pia baada ya miaka miwili utakuwa kidato cha 3, unaweza kununua kitabu cha kidato cha 3 cha hisabati, na kuna kitabu pia cha kidato cha 4, na kuna kitabu pia cha Form 2 Mathematics Review, maana yake cha mitihani iliyopita, maswali na majibu ya mitihani ya kidato cha 2 iliyopita. Hiki kinagharimu shilingi 8,000. Hiki kitabu chochote cha hesabu ambacho kinachoitwa Secondary Basic Mathematics Book 1, Book 2, Book 3, Book 4 zina bei sawa ambayo ni 17,000 badala ya 20,000 ndani ya maduka mengi ambayo yanauza hivi vitabu. Kwa hilo jambo la msingi. So how can you order books in Tanzania Online Ordinary Secondary, in Tanzania Online Ordinary Library? So you have to place your order through that telephone number. Send your message of your order. So that telephone number 0759 745331. Mostly, whenever I teach, I used to turn it off. So don't be disappointed if you find that it's not reachable. But that is my number. It's official number. It has been registered by OLENJOLAI TAYAI. So that's the name of that account. In case you want to offer our God your free willing Thanksgiving or free willings, any kinds of the free willings offering, then you can go to the descriptions. You'll see the bank account, and you send your free willing Thanksgiving, and to be used effectively to pay the work of God, so that it can reach millions and millions of people who would like to see changes in our country. So that's the point. Ukitaka kununua kitabu au ukitaka kupata kitabu kutoka kwenye maktaba yetu, jambo la msingi la kwanza kabisa kwamba fuata zile hatua ambazo nilizokuwa nimekuonyesha, lakini pia hakikisha unafuata zile taratibu chache ambazo zitakazokufanya uweze kujifunza vitu hivi au jifunze somo la hisabati kwa urahisi zaidi kuliko ilivyo kwa hivi sasa. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of session 11. I thank God who have created me in his own image and likeness. Ndugu watazamaji, hapa na mwisho wa kipindi chetu cha 8, kipindi chetu cha 11 kinachohusika na magazuto. Kwa tutaendelea kuzungumza hatua kwa hatua. Kwa ninachotamani kabisa ni kwamba Mungu aendelee kukutunza na kuendelea kupigania, na nikukaribisha kwenye kipindi cha 12. Kwa hiyo tuweze kufurahi pamoja na kuona lile taraja ambalo tulikuwa tunasubiria kwa muda mrefu. So God has been faithful to you and faithful to me. I would like to say that let us make this the end of session today. Then the next day we have to continue as well as we can. Remember to subscribe, like, remember to share this video. Remember to check some other related videos, step to step, until you find what you've been desiring in your life. So may God bless you. I thank God who have created me. And I thank God who have called me, who have given me a national vision to save the entire nation simultaneously by recording or by using the digital technology. So I thank God who is with you, and I thank God because you are the greater God. And I would like to say that all the praise and honor should be given to him, not to me, because I'm just an instrument that he used to use. So ladies and gentlemen, let us keep on working hard. Make sure you do the homework and you submit your solution. You give us the feedback also, whether you've succeeded the methodology that we shared to you or not. So we like to hear feedback, especially you as online student. Alright, so that's the point. So don't miss the next session. That will be the sessions of 40. That will be the word problem. So we'll be writing a word problem, and then we extract the information, then we find the response. Okay, so that's the point that I would like to make. So may God bless you abundantly and keep you and keep enjoying the beauty of just to check everything that if it is okay. So may God bless you and keep you until we meet in the next session. See you and keep enjoying best mathematics.